5 breathtaking earth-tone luxury homes: minimalist, coastal, rustic, Zen interior design tours. Part 1. The Desert Retreat. In the vast expanse of the Arizona desert, where golden sands enter the horizon and the sun paints the landscape in warm amber tones, lies a sanctuary of serenity, a luxury retreat designed to embody both simplicity and soul. This is not just a house, it is an experience, a harmonious conversation between architecture and environment, where every detail feels intentional and deeply connected to the land around it. From the moment you step inside, a sense of calm wraps around you like a gentle desert breeze. The walls, washed in soft beige, echo the hues of the desert dunes beyond. The floor beneath your feet, tiled in warm sand-colored stone, creates a seamless visual transition from the interior to the world outside, as though the home itself has risen organically from the earth. This continuity blurs the boundary between nature and shelter, making it feel as though the desert has been invited indoors to stay. The layout embraces openness, allowing air and light to move freely through the space. Vast windows frame scenes of rugged terrain and distant mountains, turning the outdoors into ever-changing works of art. Sunlight floods in during the day, casting soft shadows that shift as time passes, a gentle reminder of the natural rhythms that guide life in the desert. In the living area, a low-profile tan leather sofa serves as the heart of the room. Its rich, earthy tone complements the surrounding palette, while its understated silhouette ensures it doesn't compete with the views beyond. Around it, textures tell their own story. Raw wooden beams stretch across the ceiling, whispering of craftsmanship and authenticity. Smooth stone accents, cool to the touch, provide contrast against the warmth of woven linen drapes that sway softly with the breeze. The home's lighting choices are equally deliberate. Sleek black metal fixtures hang like minimalist sculptures, adding a subtle edge to the otherwise warm and organic environment. Their dark finish draws the eye, providing visual punctuation in a space that might otherwise feel too airy or ethereal. The balance is masterful. Modern elements are integrated so seamlessly with rustic materials that neither overpowers the other. Every space within the retreat is designed to encourage stillness and contemplation. The open-plan layout means you can stand in the kitchen and feel fully connected to the living and dining areas, while still catching a glimpse of the cactus-dotted landscape through a far-off window. There's a rhythm here, a gentle pulse that encourages slow mornings with coffee in hand, long afternoons where the light turns golden, and quiet evenings when the desert sky comes alive with stars. The design philosophy is clear. This is modern minimalism softened by nature's hand. There are no unnecessary flourishes, no clutter to distract the eye, yet the space never feels cold or sterile. Instead, it feels grounded, as if it belongs exactly where it stands. It's a reminder that luxury is not always about opulence. Sometimes it's about creating a place where every element serves a purpose, and where comfort arises from connection. Connection to the land, to the light, and to the quiet beauty of the desert itself. Here in this Arizona haven, you find a perfect balance. The sophistication of contemporary design intertwined with the timeless warmth of natural materials. It's a retreat in every sense of the word, a place to step away from the noise, to breathe deeply, and to let the vast open landscape remind you of just how much space there is to think, to dream, and simply to be. Part 2. The Scandinavian Sanctuary. Perched gracefully among the rolling hills of Northern California, this modern residence draws its soul from the simplicity and warmth of Scandinavian design. It stands as a serene counterpoint to the vibrant, fast-paced world beyond its walls, a place where every choice, from color to texture, is made with care and intention. Here, beauty lies in restraint, and comfort emerges from an intimate connection between materials, light, and function. From the very first step inside, the palette tells the story. Earth tones dominate the visual landscape, not in a loud or showy way, but with a quiet authority that immediately soothes the senses. Muted browns anchor the space, clay pinks offer a gentle warmth, and deep forest greens add grounding depth. Together, these hues form a symphony of nature-inspired calm, drawing the outdoors in and creating a home that feels both timeless and deeply personal. Beneath your feet, wide plank oak floors stretch from room to room, their natural grain adding a subtle, organic movement to the interiors. They are softened in select spaces by thick wool rugs, luxurious yet understated, whose tactile richness invites you to slow down and linger. Textured fabrics, from nubby throws to linen drapes, layer the home with a sensory richness that's felt as much as it's seen. The kitchen, often the heart of a home, makes an unforgettable statement here. Matte terracotta cabinets stand in warm contrast to the creamy marble countertops, their smooth surfaces glowing under soft, diffused light. The effect is both contemporary and rooted in tradition, a perfect representation of Scandinavian practicality blended with Californian ease. Every drawer and shelf seems purposefully placed, reflecting a design philosophy that values not just how things look, but how they work. In the bedroom, the mood shifts subtly toward indulgent serenity. Soft caramel-colored linens drape effortlessly over the bed, their warmth complemented by the rich, natural tones of walnut furniture. The space feels like a boutique hotel suite, yet it carries the unpretentious intimacy of home. There is no excess here, only the essentials, elevated by exquisite material choices and impeccable craftsmanship. The lighting, like everything else, is intentional. Soft, ambient glows highlight key spaces, while natural light is maximized through expansive windows. As the sun moves across the sky, shadows dance gently along the walls, changing the character of each room throughout the day. Mornings are bright and invigorating, afternoons mellow and golden, evenings hushed and intimate. Every corner of this sanctuary is a lesson in coziness, not the kind born of clutter, but the kind that comes from being surrounded by things that matter. A reading nook tucked into a window bay with a deep armchair and a small stack of favorite books. A dining area where the table is just big enough for the people who gather most often. Even the hallways are carefully curated, with framed prints or small potted plants lending personality without excess. This is intentional living in its truest form, a home designed not to impress strangers, but to nurture the people who live within it. It celebrates the beauty of enough space, enough light, enough comfort to make every day feel rich and full. In the Scandinavian Sanctuary, life slows down to a pace where you notice the warmth of your coffee cup in the morning, the way oak floors feel cool beneath bare feet, the gentle rustle of linen curtains as the breeze slips in. It is, in every sense, a home for the senses, one that captures the quiet joy of living simply, yet beautifully. Part 3, the Countryside Manor. Set amidst rolling fields and whispering groves, this sprawling countryside mansion is where rustic charm meets the refinement of luxury living. It is a home that seems to have grown from the earth itself, yet wears its sophistication with ease. Every detail is grounded in a deep respect for nature's palette, resulting in spaces that are as warm as they are elegant. From the very first glance, the color scheme sets the tone. Rich rusts reminiscent of autumn leaves, olive greens drawn from shaded forest canopies, the deep warmth of mocha, and the quiet elegance of taupe flow through each room like a painter's deliberate brushstrokes. These hues, layered with care, lend every space a sense of timeless harmony, a palette that soothes the eye and enriches the spirit. Large windows, framed in dark wood, open the home to the world beyond. They invite sunlight to pour in, bathing the interiors in a golden glow that shifts with the passing hours. This natural illumination plays across surfaces, dancing on the texture of exposed brick walls, warming the honeyed tones of reclaimed wood ceilings, and casting soft shadows that give the home an ever-changing vitality. The heart of the home, the living room, radiates comfort and grandeur in equal measure. At its center stands an oversized stone fireplace, its rugged form a perfect anchor for long, slow afternoons. Here, you can imagine sinking into a deep armchair, a cup of coffee warming your hands, while the crackle of the fire provides a gentle soundtrack to the day. Above the mantel, a single piece of earth-toned art might hang, understated yet commanding, tying the space together with quiet sophistication. Throughout the home, tactile beauty abounds. Ceramic vases, each one unique in form and glaze, are placed with an artful eye, some filled with wildflowers, others left empty to let their shape speak for itself. Woven baskets, both decorative and practical, bring an artisanal authenticity, hinting at craftsmanship passed down through generations. Every object feels purposeful, as though it has been chosen not just to fill space, but to tell a story. The architecture itself strikes a delicate balance. Rustic elements, rough-hewn beams, weathered textures, and aged finishes are paired with refined craftsmanship and thoughtful detailing. It's a dance between raw and polished, where the imperfections of natural materials become part of the luxury. Here, a hand-carved banister might meet a sleek iron railing. There, a reclaimed wood door might slide smoothly on modern hardware. The contrast feels seamless, as though they have always belonged together. Beyond aesthetics, the home is designed for living well. The scale of the rooms invites gatherings, yet their arrangement ensures pockets of intimacy. A corner bench beneath a wide window might be the perfect reading spot, while the dining room's long table, flanked by sturdy chairs, seems ready for both family meals and elegant dinner parties. The kitchen, no doubt, mirrors the home's ethos, warm, functional, and refined, with natural stone counters and handcrafted cabinetry that would be as pleasing to the eye as they are to the touch. Every space in this countryside manor carries the quiet confidence of a home that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. Its luxury is not in gleaming surfaces or ostentation, but in the quality of its materials, the generosity of its light, and the way it wraps its inhabitants in comfort. It's the kind of place where the seasons leave their mark, where autumn's amber light pools in the kitchen, winter's frost glitters just beyond the window panes, and spring's breeze carries the scent of fresh blossoms through open doors. In this marriage of rustic charm and sophisticated design, the Countryside Mansion offers more than just a place to live. It offers a way of living, one where every day feels deeply connected to the land, and where the beauty of nature is reflected, respected, and elevated within its walls. Part 4, The Coastal Earth Home. Set against the rhythmic soundtrack of crashing waves and the salty tang of ocean air, this coastal property is a masterclass in blending modern design with the soothing essence of the shore. Here, luxury is defined not by excess, but by restraint, by the thoughtful use of materials, the play of light, and the delicate palette drawn straight from sand and sea. The first thing you notice is the calm. Warm white walls set a tranquil backdrop, their soft tone reflecting daylight in a way that makes every corner feel open and airy. Sandy beige sofas anchor the living room, their plush cushions inviting you to sink in and linger. Every surface, from the smooth oak cabinetry in the kitchen to the pale stone countertops, speaks a language of natural simplicity, a reminder that beauty often lies in what is honest and unpretentious. The connection to the outdoors is immediate and unbroken. In the main living space, sliding glass doors stretch wall to wall, opening directly onto the ocean view. When they're pushed aside, the breeze drifts in, carrying with it the scent of salt water and the faint cry of seabirds. The boundary between inside and out dissolves completely, allowing the rhythms of the tide to become an unspoken part of daily life. Texture is the quiet star of the interior design. Rattan light fixtures hang like woven sculptures, casting soft, dappled shadows across the walls. Underfoot, jute rugs bring an earthy grounding to the open-plan spaces, their coarse weave a pleasing contrast to the smooth, polished floors. Every tactile choice has been made with intention, adding layers of interest without disturbing the home's serene flow. Sculptural decor is kept minimal yet impactful. A ceramic vase with a matte finish sits on the coffee table, its form reminiscent of wind-sculpted driftwood. Neutral-toned pottery lines open shelving, their handcrafted imperfections echoing the raw beauty of shells and stones found along the beach. Even the artwork is understated, perhaps an abstract canvas in muted blues and sands, evoking the meeting of sky and water without depicting it outright. Light is treated almost as a material in its own right. During the day, the interiors glow with a shifting palette, bright and crisp in the morning, mellow and golden in the late afternoon. At night, strategically placed lamps and pendant lights cast pools of gentle illumination, creating a cocoon-like atmosphere where the ocean's presence is still felt through the distant shimmer of moonlight on the waves. This home is designed not only for beauty, but for ease of living. The kitchen's oak cabinetry offers generous storage while keeping the space visually light, its grain adding subtle warmth against the white walls. The dining area, positioned to capture ocean views, invites lingering meals and long conversations, while the bedrooms are havens of quiet, simple, uncluttered, and dressed in natural linens that invite rest. The coastal earth home feels like a sanctuary because it is one, a place where every detail is tuned toward the senses. The softness of a woven throw, the faint creak of a wicker chair, the salt-kissed air drifting through open doors, all combine to create an atmosphere that slows your pulse and deepens your breath. Here, the modern aesthetic doesn't compete with nature. It steps back, allowing the sea to take the lead. Ultimately, this home offers more than just a front-row seat to the ocean. It offers a way of inhabiting the coast, one that honors the shifting tides, the changing light, and the grounding comfort of earth tones. It's a space where design and environment exist in harmony, creating not just a house by the sea, but a life shaped by its rhythms. Part 5. The Urban Zen Loft. In the heart of the bustling city, where noise and motion never seem to pause, there exists a retreat so still, it feels as though time slows at its threshold. This luxurious urban loft draws deeply from Japanese-inspired Zen principles, creating a space that is at once minimalist and profoundly calming, a home that offers peace without isolation, serenity without sterility. The design begins with its muted, monochromatic palette, a study in subtlety and restraint. Shades of gray, earthy browns, and soft whites form the backbone of the aesthetic, wrapping each room in a quiet, cohesive calm. The floors, poured in smooth concrete, provide a cool, grounding base, while dark walnut paneling rises in rich contrast along selected walls. This combination strikes a balance between raw and refined, the industrial edge of the city softened by the warmth of organic materials. Furniture is carefully chosen for both form and purpose. Low-profile seating invites ease and conversation without disrupting sightlines, allowing the openness of the loft to breathe. Plush, earth-toned upholstery tempers the architectural drama with comfort, while simple, elegant lines keep visual noise to a minimum. A charcoal gray sofa, a slender oak coffee table, a single ceramic bowl in the center, every piece feels intentional, nothing superfluous. Built-in shelving plays a dual role, offering both storage and a stage for carefully curated objects. Here, a single bonsai tree might hold the spotlight, its miniature form embodying years of patient care. There, a stack of linen-bound books adds quiet texture. The shelves are never crowded. Instead, they embrace negative space, honoring the Zen principle that emptiness can be just as meaningful as presence. Shoji-style sliding doors are a defining feature, their translucent panels filtering light in a soft, diffused glow. They separate spaces when needed, the bedroom from the living area, the study from the main hall, without severing the sense of flow. When open, they disappear almost entirely, restoring the loft's expansive openness. This fluidity allows the home to adapt to different moods and moments, whether it's a solitary morning of meditation or an intimate evening gathering. The atmosphere is meditative, yet never rigid. Light plays a crucial role here, shifting subtly throughout the day. Morning light slips in cool and silvery, reflecting off the concrete floors. By afternoon, it warms against the walnut, deepening the richness of the wood grain. At night, hidden lighting casts a gentle wash across the walls, creating shadows as soft and deliberate as brushstrokes in ink. Textures, though restrained in palette, are layered with care. The smooth chill of concrete meets the inviting grain of walnut. The crispness of linen meets the velvety plushness of a cushion. A woven tatami mat underfoot in the entryway whispers of tradition, while a deep wool rug in the living space grounds the seating area in quiet luxury. What makes this loft truly resonate is its dedication to purpose. Every detail serves a function, whether practical, aesthetic, or emotional. There is no room for clutter, not because it's forbidden, but because the design leaves no craving for excess. The stillness is achieved not by stripping away life, but by making room for it, for thought, for breath, for the simple act of being present. In a city that never stops moving, the Urban Zen Loft becomes a sanctuary of mindful living. It is a reminder that even in the most dynamic, chaotic environments, we can create spaces that honor balance, clarity, and peace. Here, less is not a compromise. It is the point. And in the stillness, the muted tones, and the purposeful emptiness, there is a quiet richness that needs no embellishment.